Good morning. It's this time. I'm not going to talk too loudly because my window's wide open because the cat is sat in it at the moment, and my neighbours already think I'm bonkers enough. So yeah, 52 tags handmade. Tatting. My heart sunk when she said that because it's something that I'd love to learn, but when I saw her doing it on a needle, I thought, ooh, interesting. So I have got one of the doll needles because I did some of the Jan Horrocks dolls. If you don't know what they are, just Google it. They're quite distinctive dolls, that's the word. So yeah, I have got that, but I also thought, well, if you don't want to go out and buy one, I'm going to try another one on just a tapestry needle. It's got a nice bluntish end, so I'm going to try that. And I've also got a sashiko needle here, which is slightly longer. I think the length is only necessary if you're going to do like a long piece. I don't know, I haven't really I've just followed a couple of tutorials that are on YouTube as well, because on that one I want to try some beads. I've no idea how I'm going to do it yet, but we'll work it out together. Sorry, that's completely out of your shot. Yeah, so I've got some size 6 they're Miyuki beads. I used to belong to the Oak Tree Crafts Acorn Club, where they send you a selection of beads each month. I don't do much beadwork anymore, so I don't belong to that anymore. So I'm assuming it's still running. I don't know. Yeah, Oak Tree Crafts. As I say, they do the Acorn Club. So I'll leave those there. I've got my... I'm going to make sure I stay in shot, actually. And then we'll try that on that. I don't know. It might work. Now, the thread I'm using for this is what came in that random suitcase of wool. I've no idea what it is. I don't even know what weight it is. But, yeah, anyway, let's give it a go, shall we? I have been practicing. Let me show you my practice pieces. I just did this on wool. Because, yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, quite frankly. So, yeah, I just sort of messed around. I might put these on the tag. I haven't even got the tag ready. That's not like me. So, yeah, so you can see, I've been practicing. I can't remember the name of the lady that I've started following for this, so if I remember, I will put it in the description box below. Anne was using her thumb. I'm using my finger because this is what this other lady was showing how to do, and it's, you do one under. It's all about the way you wrap it around your finger, so I'll just try and do it really slowly. And then I always get this bit wrong. Now that's the under, and then you want one over, and you come from the bottom of that one. I'm going to do this slowly because I can't do it fast. So one under, and then one over, one under. Basically they need to crisscross like that there, and then crisscross on the back, so you end up with these little stitches. Alright, I'm just going to do, yeah, I'm not going to be over ambitious. I think we'll just do 10 like Anne did. And then that's an under. We need an over. And then we need an under. It's the only way I can do it in my head. And then that's an under, that's an over. You can almost tell when you're going wrong, which is quite good. Because I went wrong quite a few times. It's an under. That's an under, so we need an over. An under. Whoop, come here. That's an under, we need an over. Let me just get some more thread off. This length of thread here will dictate how many you can do. I'm no expert. Please do not believe that I'm an expert, because I'm really not. Oh dear. Right, an over. That's an over, so I need an under and an over. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's do 12. Let's keep it an even number. Okay. Alright. So I've done 12. Let's see what size this comes out. So it's just a case now of pull it through, keep this fairly loose down here. I hope I'm in screen now, I think so. And pull it through. Okay, you do have to watch that loop. I'm just going to put my finger through it. Okay, get your loose end out. You just got to pull it until you see your tail coming through. Okay, pull that through. And then start pulling up. Just keep hold of everything. Actually, I need to... Mackerel, be quiet. Sorry, meowing like mad in the background there. So put it through that loop and then just pull. I can never remember which one to pull. You'll start to see it, not that one. Yep, it's the loose one that you pull through, okay. And it just magically turns itself into a little circle. What am I doing? Right, yeah. God, right. I couldn't think what I've done wrong there. Right, so that needs to come off of here now. I'm just going to do little circles, peeps. I am not going to... The one I've been watching, she was doing bracelets, earrings and all sorts with it. So there we are. A little circle. So just crisscross, tie a knot. There we are. One little circle. Clever, isn't it? I've never seen it done on a needle before. I've always been fascinated by it because I used to run a craft event at the Quay in Exeter, and there's a lady there that does it, but she does it with the shuttle, and I've always sort of stood in awe watching her doing it, and yeah, I just thought, is that one for me? Not sure. So yeah, there we are. It's that one. This thread is not going to tie in a very tight knot. I might have to put a double glue on there. It's quite a slippery, silky thread. Okay, so that's one. It's like a little baby's bonnet. Right, so that's using the long needle, which, as I say, I just happen to have. But if you don't want to go out and buy that, let's experiment with just a bog standard tapestry needle. If I can thread it, of course. And this is just, can't remember the brand, hold on. That doesn't work either. I think it's the DMCs, I think, and they're size 8s, same as these ones. So, perlé cottons, basically. Right. Where do I start? Yeah, there. Okay, so we need under, over. Am I close enough? I think so. Under. Once you get this set in your head, this rhythm here, you're off. So I will leave a link to the lady I watched, because that was the only way I got it. I couldn't work it out on my thumb at all. And saying about being a lefty, I don't know. You need to do the under and the over for each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be tiny, this one. So it's 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, oop, 9, 9, 10, 10, yeah, so you need the 2 to make a stitch. Just double check we've got 10 on there. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. So then it's just the same as before. So put it through. Oh, this is going to be teeny tiny. And that is just dictated by the thickness of the thread. That's all that's, oh, I've pulled that right through. Oh, Wally, hold on. Technical hitch. I need to get my tail back. No, come back. Okay, we'll bodge it. We're good at bodging. Oh, this has gone really tight, this one. It's because I didn't hold on to the loop. Okay. Let me see if I can... I need to get that through there. Okay, definitely keep your little loop down here, okay? Because that makes life a lot easier. And we're going to have to do a bodgy ending. What's new? Because Susan was a Wally and didn't keep her end loop. Which has now disappeared right inside. Come on. There it is. Phew. That was lucky. Alright. Oh my gosh, that is tiny, teeny tiny. Looky, look at. That's so small. Okay. We don't need all those long threads. I'll just tie a knot. So yes, you can do it on a bog standard size needle, which is your tapestry needle. Obviously you're limited in how many stitches you can get on there, and I guess that's the reason for the big long needle. Just thought I'd experiment with that. Why not? Now then. That is so small. 2. Oh, cute. Right, I'm dying to try this one. Now, this again is one of those threads that I got out of this suitcase full of wool. Is there a thing in there? I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's not mither on. Right, so this is my sashiko needle. Slightly longer, as you can tell from this one. Alright, so we should be alright, but obviously definitely not as long as that one. Okay. Again, this, as I say, I think, if I've got it right in my head, just denotes how much work you can do. So if you're doing a long bracelet, you'd want yards this side of the needle. And this is obviously your working thread this side. Right. Okay, let's see if we can bodge this one. I've gone for size 6s because they've got the bigger hole. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the hole. So they've got quite a big hole, and they pass over the eye of the needle and the thread. You've got to remember you've got the thread and the eye to get over. Alright, so they went over lovely. Okay. Now, I'm thinking what I need to do. Do I need them on first? Let's try it. I can't think. So if I do an under, put a bead on, and then do and over, will that capture the bead? Yes, it will. Right, okay. So under, bead, over, under, bead, over. Oh, come here. Bead. That's an under, that's an over. Okay. Under. I've no idea if this will work, by the way. You can find out. Bead and over. Yeah, so this, I say, the length of the needle obviously limits how many you can get on. So, right, so under. Am I staying on screen? I hope so. I've got you really close. Sorry if I'm going out every now and again. That way. Right, under, bead, over, under, bead, over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll see if I can fit on 10. Hopefully I can. Right. Oop. Bead, over. And I've got to say it in my head. Sorry, I can't say it in my head. I've got to say it out loud. Oh, oh. Get on. Yeah, I suppose the longer needle does make that bit a bit easier, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I'm going to stick with 10. Now then, Susan, get your little loopy doopy and hold it in your pinky winky. Stay. Should have loosened off the thread a bit. This is what not to do, peeps. Let me keep that in there because it's cutting off the circulation to my pinky. Right, loosen off your threads the other side of your needle before you try and pull it through. Have I got the right one? No. No, must be that one. Yep, it's that one. You can see it start to come through down here. Well, I'm hoping you can see anyway. Yeah, loosen that off before you try and pull through. I'm going to get my needle through there now. It's fiddly, but I'm making it look like hard work. Right, okay. Once that's in, I'll be happy it's secure. Okay, that's kind of alright. Maybe it needs picots in between just to spread the beads out a bit because they're quite big beads actually. Let's just tie a knot here. See if a surgeon's knot will hold that more securely. It's a very slippery thread again. Okay. Right, so we got 3. It's pretty. How long have we been going? Sorry, I just need to. Oh, it's only 19 minutes. Right. I'm going to do some more. Because what I'm thinking is a picot in between those. I don't think. No, they won't go over this one, I don't think. Oh no, far too tight. Okay. And I don't think I can get that thread through that eye. I don't have one of those needle threaders that Anne had. Let's see if I can squish it through. I don't think I've got one with a bigger eye. No, it's not going to have it. Right, okay. Let's not force that one. Okay, let's try that again. But this time, try putting a picot in between. Oh, really? Don't be a pain now. I'm going to leave quite a bit that side this time. Just need to hold on to that while you're doing your... Right, so forward, back, forward, back. Let's put 2 stitches. Oop. Put up tighter, please. Thank you. Right, 2 of those. Oh, I know what we'll do. Put a bead on, and we'll leave a picot. Picot, not piqué. That's like Pikachu. Right, so you just leave, you put your finger there and leave a gap. And then once you've done your double stitch, it kind of locks that in. Oh, will that work? No, it won't. Hold on. Oh, I'd need to get the beads on first, wouldn't I? What I was hoping it was going to sit in there. But even when I take the... Oh, well, it'll be that with a loopy... Let's just do it. Okay. So, forward, back. No, that's a back. You can almost tell because you need your threads to cross. Forward, back. You see the threads are crossing there? Oh, how many am I doing? I want 2. Hold on. It'll get stuck in my head in a minute. Hold on. Right, so 2 of those. Bead. Finger length picot. About there. And then I need 1 to the back. And that's it locked in then. Yeah, this is a very slippery thread, this one. Might be better with a cotton one so that you can actually lock the stitches in properly. 1, 2, bead, picot, forward, back, forward, back, bead, yeah. Oh, I need to leave picot. Sorry, they're slipping off. This is why you need a longer needle. Right, picot forward and back. You can squish them down once you've got the stitching. Forward, back. Okay, bead. Forward, back. No, that's a black one. Back 1. Behave thread. Forward, back. No. I'm going to do the bigger needle because they're all slipping off. Stay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make this the last one. Let's see what we end up with. So bead, Oh no, it's a back, forward, get in, and back. That's a back, that's a forward. I'm going to do 2 more. What have we got there? 1. No, we need a back. Right, should we see what we get? Okay, now loosen this right off. Okay, so when you pull it through, it doesn't disappear on you like the last one did on me. Okay, find the loose end, which is this one. Yeah, I'm going to try it with a cotton thread, I think, because it'll stick together better then. This is a very silky thread that does not want to play nice. That's a bit better, isn't it? A bit more decorative. Slipping and sliding like mad. Oh, you can make like a little flower. Ooh, that's pretty. Sorry, I'll keep it still in a second when it behaves itself. Yeah, you can imagine that would be a really pretty little flower, wouldn't it? Lovely. Right, I'm going to drop those long tails. I mean, obviously you can just keep going and make more and more and more, but you would need the longer needle. If you want to do sort of multiples like I did on there, you'd need the long needle for that one. So it might be worth getting if you think this is something that you'll enjoy. I say I will try and find that YouTube channel that I watched and put it in the description box below. She's very good. She slows it right down for you. And once you've got that in your head, that forward back, you start to see the stitch. As I say, it's just you notice when it's not crossing the right way. Oh, I think that's really pretty. Yay, pretty flower. Okay, that's enough beads, Susan. How long have we been going? Oh, 28 minutes. Okay, I'll put the beads away for now. Let's see if we can do a shamrock type one. Let's put all that makes there. Can you see them? No, you can't. Let's put them there. Right, that's the pretties so far. Right, I'm going to switch to my long needle. Oh, there's a random bead there. Yeah, so these were size 6s, only because they're the only ones that fitted over the needle eye. I guess if you had a finer needle, this is quite a chunky one. I've got no idea it does. No, it doesn't even say on there what it is, but I say I bought it because I did a doll. See, I like this one. I like that colour. I haven't got any heavier weight perlays either. I'm just looking in my box. No, they're all the same size 8. There's a slightly thicker one. That looks... Is that thicker? Yeah. Right. Let's give this one a go. It'll match in, yeah, that's fine. As you can tell, going blues. In case you hadn't sussed that out already. Oh dear. Right, so if you're going to do multiples, your thread, when you can get it through the eye of the needle, this side of the needle will need to be quite long. All right, I'm going to give it quite a bit, basically. Right, so you just need this to come up here to hold it, all right, because you just need to get your first 2 stitches on and then you're away. All right, so forward, 2, 1. All right, you can drop that now, okay. And that was a forward, so I need a back. I'm staying in screen. Forward, back, forward, back. Do you see what I mean? You almost know that you're doing the wrong stitch because they need to cross over. All right, so when you come forward, you know it's a forward one. Okay, and then you need to do a back one because that makes the whole stitch. Okay, and you end up with those little V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward, back, forward, back. God, lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to stick with 10s. They seem quite a nice number. Right, okay, so we've got 10. Again, make sure that you've got that well loose down there. Pull it through. Put your little pinky in if you want to. Okay, you just don't want to lose that loop because you've seen what happens if you lose the loop. You can lose the plot, but don't lose the loop. Right, pull your loose end through. This one is quite long, so I'm just going to keep pull, pull, pull. Go through the loop, Susan. Okay. Okay. Tie a knot. Because that'll just hold that in place then. I think that's what we do. I'm no expert. In case you hadn't noticed. Okay. Okay. 1. Then sort your needle out. What's going on here? Right. Lay your needle right next to your work. I need it on. Yeah, I need it on that side. I'm just going to hold it. So this is my loose end. Okay, and this is the end that's still attached to the ball. I'll put that in screen, you would get the idea then. Alright, so you just lay that on there and you start again. Forward. Nope. Right, now I really need those to come up a lot closer than that. So I'm just going to fiddle around until that comes right down on top of that one. Alright. That's 2. No, no, come on. Need them to be fairly close together. Let's get a little bit closer up to the top. You can let go of that now really, but right. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright. So we've got our 10 on again. Again, leave that loose. Okay. Find your loose end. which is not that one. It's that one. Start pulling your thread up. Now before you lose that loop, get your needle in there and then start pulling again. And that's why it was important to get those stitches right up next to that first loop, because we end up with, hopefully, it all coming together like so. Okay, let's just tie a knot. Okay, so we've got 2. Right, I need to orientate that way. I just need to, where did I, there. Okay. Right, we're going to do a third one. So again, hold it pretty close. You need to go out of the way. Okay. Again, get that right down. Right. 2, 3. Lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, forward, back, 10. Okay, so again, sort out the strings here. Okay, leave your big loop down the bottom, pull it through. I'm going to put that through before I forget. Hopefully that will all come round. And we got ourselves a little, what do we call that, a shamrock? Let's call it a shamrock. Right, I'm not going to do any more, so I'm just going to chop those threads. Give that one last pull. It's much easier with the cotton thread, it doesn't want to slip and slide so much. This reminds me of the stuff that we used to do the cross stitch on at school, you know, when we were all in training. Oh dear, such a long time ago. On Binker, do you remember it? I used to blooming hate sewing at school, which is ironic, isn't it? Right, there we are. That is so cute. I love that. That is really nice. Right. So everybody behave themselves. So obviously, you know, that this is the idea with this long needle. You can just keep going and going and going and make a whole long strip of that. That is so sweet. Right, I think I've got enough because we've only got little tags, haven't we? Right. Now she did tell us to start keeping all our threads. Apparently she did at get-go, at the beginning. And I was like, she said it last time. She said, oh, we're going to be doing a tag with them. And I thought, oh, flipping heck, I haven't been keeping them. So I'm going to start keeping them now. I might be able to get some out of the bin. I really want to explore this idea though, because that just makes the cutest little flower. Really sweet. Right, I'm going to pause you because I haven't cut my tag, so I need to find a bit of fabric and we'll run through everything that we've done. I'll be back in a moment. Right, found something that everything shows up on, which was a bit of a challenge. Okay. Sorry, next door's dog is on one now. Needlebook, where are you? You can't disappear on me. There you are. Right. Oh, if anybody wants one of these, I've put some in the shop now, the big crazy colourful ones, so because people kept asking. Right. Okay. I'm going to leave the strings on. Well, ish. I might chop them down a bit. It's a little bit bonkers otherwise. Move you all down a bit. You can be the star. And then the little diddy baby one. That is so tiny. Looky. Yeah, that's quite a thin thread to do that with. Yeah, you might want something slightly chunkier. Maybe we'll put that down there and we'll sort out the threads in a minute. Right, okay. I've just got some plain white cotton, well, cream cotton here. I think it's going to take a surprising amount. And then I'm going to let you go. Might lift you up a bit actually. I keep going out of screen, don't I? And we've done the close-up stuff now. Right, so okay, you are over that side, you three together there. Okay, let's just catch this one down. I should have used blue, I suppose. Hindsight being a wonderful thing. I'm just going to try and bury it a bit. Oh yeah, that's disappeared. Cool. These aren't going to need, you know, being hermetically sealed to the fabric here. They're very tiny, very thin. So just do a couple of stitches in each. I think this is definitely something that I might carry on with actually. As I say, I'll link that channel that I've been watching because she does take you through quite a few nice little projects, and I think this would be nice to. I say I've always shied away from tatting because you know, that watching that lady do it with the shuttle thing. Yeah, I thought it's a bit like lace making. No, it just looked so complicated. And I've got the memory span of a goldfish at the best of times, so I'd never remember what went where and etc. So at the West Point show they have the Lace Makers Guild, and they're like, oh, come and have a go. I'm like, no, you're all right. It's not going to happen. I admire people that do that because it's well, I live near Honiton, which is where the Honiton lace used to be made, obviously, which was for the royals. And there's still, I believe, a really thriving community going on there, which is, it's only 20 miles, yeah, not far. But no, lace making is not something I love lace, don't get me wrong, but the actual making of it, am I even remotely interested? No, I'm not. I'd rather buy it and just admire people's skills. This is like a little flower garden. Right, stay still, beads, thank you. This one might need a few more stitches than the others. I'll try and dive in between. Oh, no, don't pull tight. This is quite, these beads are quite heavy, so I might need to go between each one on this. But again, that's something else that I need to play around with. You know, with all this spare time I've got with working and everything else. Need to retire. I just need to win the lottery so that I can afford to. Well, that's never going to happen. and just catching, just literally catching little bits. That's not helpful. I think all my neighbours are going off to the beach. It's lovely, really quiet. We might be doing the car boot later. I will let you know if we do. If I get anything. I think it's going to be stonkingly hot up there because there's absolutely no shade. So, I don't know, we might not even go yet. Really isn't anything I need. I know I had those in a row, but I think I might... Oh, I don't know where to place it now. I put that in the wrong spot, haven't I? Because I had that in between. Maybe I could put that there and that there. Yeah, that'll do. Can kind of couch down those stems because they look like a little flower garden. Sorry, I'm out of screen there, sorry. I stretch out and I wander off. Keep forgetting that you guys are trying to watch. I think this is the longest bit. The actual making is not too bad. I say once you get that, I found it easier on my finger. You might do Anne's thumb method. You try, you do you. Give it a go. It just made more sense to me with my finger, but that, I think if you're a knitter you might find that easier because it's kind of like casting on for knitting. When I first watched this other lady do it, I thought, oh, that's just casting on for knitting, but then it's not because you have to do the front and the back, and then that forms the little weird stitch that you need. Okay, you there, and let's put you there. Again, I'm just going to try and catch between the beads a bit. Trying to cheat, that didn't work. And my needle's just unthreaded itself, that is not helpful. Okay, if you want to go there then. Hear the birds chirping away. And a pigeon. I just need to hold these down a bit because they're quite heavy. These are beads. Right, okay. Don't really want you in there. Have I caught you? I don't Only going through that other one really. Oh, you're cool. Okay. Alright, we'll stay there then. Right. Right, everybody tidy up your strings, please. I'm going to couch you down, aren't I? Because you're just misbehaving left, right and centre. Right. Calling that done. Yeah, I could put some of those on, I suppose, but do I want to? Do I need to? See, that's huge. No, I think I'll just stick with these ones. They look quite nice, don't they? I might even leave the danglies. Oh, really? Oh, that was clever. Couldn't have done that again if I tried. Caught the thread at the back. No mind. Right. Never look at the back of a piece of my work. I'm warning you. Right. Okay, let's stitch this bad boy on. I'm going to call it done. Stay. Right, I could really do with you lot getting out of the way. Yeah, I chose this sort of neutral background. I was going to use a blue flowery one, which I don't know what I've done with it. But they just didn't, especially that little one, it didn't show up at all. So thought if I go neutral, sandy colour, just with a little bit of interest in the background, yeah, they showed up really well. Oh, which they did. Okay. Oh, big dog. There's a footpath off where I live here, and it's a dog walker's thing, so we get an awful lot of dogs come around here, which sets off the ones next door, and etc, etc. Right, there we are. Missed a bit. Okay. Do I leave the danglies? Trim those ones, they're a little bit long. Oh, just trim them all. You know you're going to do it, just trim them all. Okay. Yeah, apparently we're supposed to be starting to keep these. I didn't hear that bit at the first one. Right, okay. Right, let me just give you a quick close-up then. What week are we on? 24. She did ask us to start putting in a new hashtag as well. It's the, well, it's the handmade, but handmade, yeah, 52 tags handmade, but with 24 on the end. So this was tatting. Is it 2 T's? Don't know, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's that really. Let me give you a close-up and then I'll let you go because you've been very good. Right, so there we are. So that's the trifoil. beaded with picots in between, just the stitches straight on. That's beaded with no picots, and that is teeny tiny with a size 8 stuff. Cool. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye.